Welcome, folks. Welcome to episode 65 of Something More Than Gibberish. This will be our final show for the year, and today the format will be different. It'll be guests that I've featured through the year. Hi, Miss Betty, who joined the room. They'll be coming up for an open mic, share a piece, quick chat. And also, for those who couldn't make it and sent me some DMs, I'll read those through. And let's farewell the year. A special thanks to everybody who's featured through the year, and also the regular audience who support the show each week, week in, week out. You really help the audience to give so much of yourself. Miss Betty, welcome to the room. You're the first in the room. You're welcome to put in a request to come up, and love to have a chat and share a piece. But if you want to warm up a bit, you're welcome to wait. Best to get in early before the crowds come in. While I'm right, Miss Betty's going to come up. Let's bring her up. Up, Miss Betty. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you?
How you doing? Fine, thank you.
It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming up and joining the show.
Well, Rainier, I have some good news for you.
Tell me all the good news.
Let me show it to you first. Look up, Rainier.
Oh, wow.
It's
Oh,
called.
that is. Can you lift it up a little bit more?
You see?
Oh, yes. That is phenomenal.
So this is my book called My Patchwork Face.
That is amazing. Congratulations, Miss Betty. That really, really is great. And you know what we got to do? I'm going to message you later. We'll have to line up a day in 2026 to come and have you feature and promote your book.
Okie dokie.
I'm resuming the show in February, and I've got bookings through February, March. So April's open. So the first show in April, we can lock you in there and bring you in.
Let's do that.
That'll be phenomenal.
Wow, right on.
I am so proud. I'm so glad. My heart, you just made my day.
So can I tell you who published it, who helped me with this?
Yes, certainly. Promote it as much as you like.
Hey, for Human Story. So, Jolene Thibodeau.
Yes, right.
Coosa Books. Coosa Books. So if you want to get this book, it's a great gift to give for any holiday season or just for a friend or for whatever. You can go to koosabooks@gmail.com, or you can get it from me directly. And you can find me in DMs or at jubilousbetty@gmail.com. Hey. Koosa, Coosa Books.
Jolene does helps a lot of people in promoting her books, and I'm great because it's really good to promote her platform as well, because she offers a great service, and I'm glad she was able to help you and to get this show on the road. That really is good.
Yep. So I'm not going to hang tough. I just want to say hi, Rainier, and I just want to share with you that, I did this. I finally stepped out on faith.
Happy for you to share a piece from there too.
So Rosa Mae Davis, I got to shout out. I got to give the shout outs, Rainier. So Rosa Mae Davis, and you can find her at Rosa Mae Loves Art. That's her IG handle. Rosa Mae Loves Art, and she is the one who did the cover.
Yes, nice.
Anyway. I can say Merry Christmas to you, Happy Kwanzaa to you, and a Happy New Year too.
And wishing you all the straight back at you, Miss Betty. I hope you the most safest and most enjoyable Christmas, and hope the new year sees all your dreams come true. And I am over the moon that you are finishing the year with the launch of your book. I love your work, and yeah, so that's great.
Can I say one more thing, Rainier?
Yes, the
So
floor is
Rainier,
yours.
so Rainier, I have a lot of folks who I love, and so I can say this: you're one of my favorite folk.
Thank you, Miss Betty. You're most kind.
You are really and truly.
You are very kind.
No, Brooklyn, I'm not featuring. That's going to happen in April. Wait for it, okay?
Yep. But do you want to share a piece for Christmas?
Yeah, I do that just for the hell of it.
Yep. Why not? Why not?
Let me see. Let me find one. I had one. I wish MA was here. MA did a really wonderful reading of my poem. But
Yep.
here we go.
While you're looking for a piece, John Michael, Erica, if you wish to come up, put in a request and I'll bring you up. I can have up to 3 people up here, so.
Oh, okay. Bring somebody here to support me. Somebody come up here and join
Yes,
me.
come up and support Miss Betty.
Oh, I wanted MA. You know what? Is MA Dennis? Is he available? I know this is a hell of a request, last admitted request. But if he could come up, that'd be great. Cause I sent him a poem. If he could read that poem, that'd be cool. If he feels like I know they're on holiday. Come on, MA. I'm begging you, MA.
Yes, come on, Dennis. Come on, Erica. Don't worry about looking decent.
No.
Put in a request and come. Oh, here we go. We've got a couple coming up. I've got Erica and I've got John Michael coming up.
Oh, John Michael too. Yep.
Yes.
I like John Michael too. Oh, he said, give me a sec. Hey, Erica. MA's.
I didn't know you were doing this today, Rainier. I didn't bring none of my poems.
I have been putting this flyer for weeks. Do you read the flyer?
I didn't see it because you said the 19th the last time we talked.
And I even tagged you on all the guests
I
that I'd featured through the
I've
year.
been in New York since Monday, and it's just yeah.
John,
And me and Miss Betty spoke earlier, and she didn't say anything. So
You knew. I'm sorry. I just thought you knew.
I just he just happened to ask me, "Is there anything happening?" And I said, "Well, Rainier normally comes on Fridays. Let me see." And then I saw Miss Betty. I'm like, "Oh my God, I almost missed this." And I thought she was featuring.
Hi, John Michael.
Cause yeah, since I'm in New York, I didn't bring my poems, and they're all in my phone.
Hmm.
And
grab
so
Dennis's phone. I'm sure he'll have his saved.
yeah, he said he'll be with you in a moment. I guess he's gonna have to just come on under me since there's 4 of us on the
That's
screen.
that's cool, Erica.
Yeah, since I didn't bring any of my poems.
Well, you could read one of your poems from his phone, and then I can bring him up after.
I don't think he has it on my phone. Hello, everyone.
Now, what kind of man is he if he doesn't have
Yeah,
his
yeah.
poems on his phone?
You're right. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
See, he probably has his pieces on an iPad or something. I didn't bring anything. You know how these planes limit you to what you can bring, as a carry-on, because I did not check any bags. So I'm like, I had enough stuff that I was, carrying on. So I didn't bring my stuff. I didn't think I would be doing anything, and I thought if I'm going to spit any pieces while in New York somewhere, then I could read from my phone. I'm like, I'm not bringing all of that. So that's what it was. That's what it was. Yep, I'm just tired.
I'm,
Y'all forgive me.
I'm glad you popped in to say hi at least, Erica. John, same with you, mate.
I'm
Great to see you.
It's
I'm
great seeing
sorry.
all of you.
Hi. Yeah, I am sorry. Yeah, I don't be seeing your stuff. And then you got a bad habit of not putting, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, Rainier. You got a bad habit of not putting dates on things when you feature people. So I don't know. Maybe you put the date for this. I don't know. I'm so used to you not putting dates. So
I
I
did put
don't know what's happening.
I did put the date to this one.
And you
On,
said you tagged me. I'm going through my stuff. I'm like, I don't see anything from you.
but note to self, for the featured guests, I shall add the date.
Oh. I'm like, what is wrong with this man? What is it? The only thing I could think of is maybe if there's a cancellation for some reason, at least then it covers you,
Now,
you
this
know.
is no excuse, but one of the reasons I don't put dates is because it
Yeah,
confuses
you can.
audience here and there. I'm a day ahead of you. So if I put Friday's date the 12th, people here,
Mm-hmm.
it's for them it's the 13th. So they're going, oh, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. on Friday, and they jump on like my yesterday. That is one of the reasons, unless I got enough space to put Friday the 12th US and Saturday the 13th Australia.
Yes.
Because I'm literally
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now 16 hours ahead of New York and
Oh
19
wow.
hours ahead of PST, which is nearly a day ahead.
Mm.
So I'd imagine
Well, he's prepping. He's going to come on mine so he can read at Miss Betty's request.
okay, beautiful.
Okay. Are you just going
Miss
to see?
Betty, you've got the floor.
Oh, all right. Hey, MA.
Yes.
Hi,
Hey,
ma'am.
Mama Daddy.
How you
Hello,
doing?
hello,
Good, good,
hello.
good.
Something more than gibberish, family.
Pleased to meet you.
I would like to share with you a special poem from a special woman from a special book. What is the title of this poem, Mama Betty? I never got the title of it.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Tears, tears for an evil
Tears.
world, for an
Okay.
evil world.
Tears for an evil world. Mothers of war, women are weary, tired of the unholy, loathsome spaces, surrounded by cemented mask, the unbreakable adornment of aluminum-clad faces. Black cloth women kneel at cauldrons of blood, man-made rivers of dismay, woe-wringing blushes of pinkness, cloths that were once white, bluing of adolescence, forever forgotten infants, born in remembrance, heavy burden, misery, paralysis of the scorned, nothingness, emptiness. Arid is the sky, teardrops drying on a landscape, a refugee camp for the riffraff, the shaft, unrecognized humanity wearing badges of disdain, loving mothers, abandoned to shadows, darkness, left with impenetrable pain.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. That is, oh,
Beautiful. Tears for an Evil World, Mama Betty.
Thank you.
In
That was
bookstores
stunning.
now.
Thank you.
That's right, Dennis does. I did send him one of my poems, but I read it. I read it on Who's Naked up in here. You do have one of my poems in your phone.
Well, listen,
You gonna do one of
I
your?
will do a well, you'll know her as Brooklyn in the House, aka Erica Floyd, but I know her as Big Bad Brooke. That's how I know her. So
Big
this
Bad
is
Brooke.
my Big Bad Brooke. This is my interpretation of one of her newest pieces. I Got Fired. Everybody has given nothing but rave responses to it. So this is me just doing my
Oh, you're gonna do it.
rendition of it.
Okay.
I got fired recently, but you know what? I'm fired up. I got fired recently, but I am fired up. Do you know that the majority of employees who have been fired recently are black women? Did you know that? Yeah, black women are getting fired, but we are fired up. We are fed up. We are ready to tear this motherfucker up. Don't push us. Don't push us because we are close to the edge. Black women are trying not to lose our head. Ah! It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Ah, ah, ah. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. I'm doggy paddling. I'm backstroking. I'm breaststroking. I ain't joking. I got fired recently. I got bills to pay. I got fired. But it ain't going to get me down. It ain't going to get me down because I'm fired up. I got that Jeremiah fire. I got that Shadrach, Meshach, and a bad Negro fire. They put me in the furnace, turned it up 7 times hotter. But I am fired up. Do you hear what I'm saying? Let me quote to you the words of Audre Lorde. Before she died from cancer, Audre Lorde said, I am going to write fire until it comes out my ears, my eyes, my nose holes, everywhere, until it's every breath I breathe. I'm going to go out like a fucking meteor. I got fired yesterday, but I am fired up. I am fired up for you. I am fired up for Renee. I am fired up for Mama Betty. I'm fired up for something more than gibberish. They cannot keep us down. We are fired up. Enough is enough is enough. We passed 8 a long time ago. Welcome to 2026. And mark my words. Play with us if you want to.
All right.
Fuck around if you want to.
Yeah.
And you will find out.
Okay.
That's my rendition of Big Bad Brook. The profanity is mine. She doesn't really use profanity like that, but I felt it was appropriate considering the circumstances. Back
Most
to my beautiful girlfriend, Erica Floyd.
John Michael's coming up as well.
Oh, good, good. I had to find it again.
How you doing, my friend?
I try Michael again.
Instagram just decided to just end the show.
That happens.
Hey, Rainier, you want me to read it one more time?
Yes, yes, please, because the first half, I didn't share it. It just ended, and yeah.
I rose to summer seasons, yellow, golden toned trees, glistening, overjoyed leaves. I walked the path carved from feet of farmers, shepherds, journeymen, lovers, surrounding amber, raven red, and emerald fauna, honeysuckle scents, sensual skies, enveloped a sheet of coolness, a brand new fresh air, a baptism of breath, clear everywhere. I flee back grandmama's quilt filled with 100-fingered hours, equal parts hand-me-down cloth and everlasting love. A testament, determined, shield to winter's fights, silvers, sterling ice, blue waters, breathtaking. My eyes wide open. I've risen from a slumber, a nap, my body, only a temporary necessity. To summers unseasonably cold, autumn unreasonably dry, winter's storerooms are rapidly melting snows. I spent an hour in my past. I whisper, where is the youth of eternity? The world is now a place of nowhere else to go.
That's
Thank,
beautiful.
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Do you want to mention again, Miss Betty, how Jolene was involved in the publishing of your book and the artwork, etc.?
Okay. So my book is published by a small independent book company called COOSA, COOSA Books. She's located in Alabama. And the poet, who is my editor, is Jolene Thibodeau. I guess you all know, I hope you guys know, fantastic poet. And she's inspiration, a great conductor in publishing my book, and I'm grateful to her. Now the cover is by Rosa Mae Davis, and you can find her on IG. Her handle is Rosa Mae Loves Art. And please go over and support her. Beautiful artist, beautiful soul. Yeah, that's what I have to say. And if you want the book, you can order it from Kuza Books. Email address kuzabooks@gmail.com, or you get it from me directly. I'm saying this about Amazon. I'm not advocating that you buy or purchase from Amazon. If that's what you need to do it. But principle for me, I'm boycotting Amazon. It's part of the oligarchy, the regime that's trying to keep us all depressed. So please support independent publishers if you can. If you can do that, if not, go to Amazon. But I'm not advocating Amazon, please. I don't care what kind of money they make. Please don't do that. Go to Kuza Books or me. One love, y'all.
Amazing. And how are you, John?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm surviving. Had some health issues for a while, but I finally come out of that, so we're doing good again.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Erica, the wheel's spinning. I don't know if. Oh, there you are. I have it.
I'm sorry, I just had my picture up. I forgot I was muted. Yeah, I was
There's a
trying to give
spinning wheel, so yeah.
big wheels keep on spinning. Turning.
Now,
I'm bugging. I'm tired. But I thought John Michael was going to read something or spit something or whatever.
Yeah, I
yes,
could do
and
that.
also if
Okay.
Matt is around, I'd like him to read those two pieces he read before too, because we lost that part of the video. So
He said okay.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
We can go after Mr. Michael there.
All
Mr.
right.
Michael, you are
Yeah.
up.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
my house.
I hadn't been writing in a while, and then I noticed yesterday that this was today. And so I wrote this little piece this afternoon. I never did understand that gut feeling or intuition, as they say. To me, I always thought that feeling meant go, like full speed. Yet here I was the whole time blowing stop signs with such spectacular speed, curious as to why I kept wrecking at every intersection. I was always waiting for someone to rescue me, someone to teach me how to perform in this great act of life, to tell me where to be and what to do, someone to show me how to play my part, because we don't know what we're not taught. I remember that childish glow of youth in my first memories, always following my instincts and the pure beauty that surrounded me in every fragment of every moment. The pure bliss in the horizon's kiss that greeted each sunrise and sunset. That wonder and curiosity of the night sky and that moonrise. How I love her still. And my fondest memories were stitching together the stars making my own constellations, creating my own stories. And the fireflies were always there to light my way home in celebration. And so special are the smallest creatures I've come to adore. In the moments betwixt that first and last breath, well, we bring great suffering to some. And I wish upon the stars to shine bright and guide them home. But you know, the weight of gold in a butterfly's wing is equal to the sum of all darkness and a shadow. And it's your choice to live shallow in the deep end or deep in existence. And I pray you remember that it's not the spoon that bends, only our mind that pretends. And peace can only be created. It's not where the story begins, but where it ends that counts the most. I'm starting to trust that gut feeling again, that instinct of knowing where to stop and begin. And to be honest, I mostly live in solitude these days, hailing, remembering, letting go as there were too many regrets to hold on to anyway. And I was asked recently if I could go back, would I change anything? My answer is no. Because for better or worse, it got me to where I am right now with all of you in this beautiful moment. And these days I watch the sunrise and sunset, and the moon rise, and the moon set, and the dawn comes again. And I've fallen in love with all of it. Living my life one moment at a time in the deep end of existence. Thank you.
That is such a heartfelt piece, John, but it's also so empowering. And that sentiment that you wouldn't change anything for the world. We are a subject of our past. We are, that is, all the trials, the tribulations is what's made us here today. And you captured that so well. And the emotion in your recital was perfect for it. It was beautiful.
No, thank you. Thank you. That was the first time I read it out loud.
It's always a pleasure to hear you recite your work. You've got that, like Ragged, you've got that resonant sort of voice, that bassy voice that really suits the recital, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm happy you invited me on. It's been a while, and I've missed you dearly.
I haven't been
Yeah.
able to jump on any open mics or host my own open mic that I used to. I hope to try and get back to that hopefully in the new year as well. I've just got to. This year's just been crazy, so it's been.
Likewise.
While you're here, before Mad and Erica get on, I'd like to read a piece from a mutual good friend, Tom DeSaro, who's normally
Oh,
here
Yeah.
every show supporting the featured guests. Unfortunately, he was visiting his mum today, so he sent me this piece that's very dear to him to read as a DM. It's a piece he wrote for a good friend of his by the name of Walter, who lost his wife Rosie through pancreatic cancer, and she died Christmas Eve a few years ago. And Tom wrote this piece, so it's quite dear to him. And he asked me if I do him the honor of reading this piece. So I'm going to try to do the best I can, and it's just titled Joy. I've got some music coming from somebody there in the background. Yeah. All right. Joy. She drifted off to sleep. Sorry, let me start that again. Joy. She drifted off to peaceful sleep while I was waiting for the dawn, struggling for elusive breaths until those breaths were finally gone. Precious air like thoughts surround us, searching for those perfect words. the ones that precisely describe a scene, to set the stage for tragedy, or articulating magnificent love, words that forever change the meaning of a moment from a love that lasts forever to a love that's gone forever. Last to gone or gone to last. Future present becomes the past. To rainbow's end or God above. So much for forever love. Slipped away so quietly while I was waiting for a sign. A miracle of tender words to bring the room to life again. Raise your shallow breaths to overflowing, to speak into your lungs like air. But there were no words left to give, to show me just how much you cared, that you were even there, watching her, watching us. Only sounds that spoke of departing, partial sounds so difficult to fathom, tearing at my heart as I listened, speaking a language all her own, that only I understood in the moment, in syllables and fragments, creating the context of a word or words. Words like lover, heartbreak, missing. Words like don't leave, don't die, goodbye, kissing. Blessed words to save a life, friend, forever, mother, wife. The subtlety of death looking through a paper towel tube. We see a small world conforms to our view of life. Just like clay is crafted, our world or everything that was, moulding into shapes into a vase. Or maybe some sacred vessel to hold your ashes, like the temple for your soul. Creating a shrine in a corner of the living room, maybe an electric candle on a timer, maybe a real flame, a constant reminder of Christmas and of you. She drifted off to peaceful sleep. I'm holding her limp hand, moist and motionless, thin fingers lifting over mine, fractured breath drawing in and out, like words without form, sucking in the surrounding space of my pain, pulling in angels from the air outside of my sorrow, trying as best I can to comfort you on your journey into unknown realms, as hours pass slowly into lifetimes, minutes into disparity, seconds into hopelessness, as time conforms to sorrow and longing takes on vast dimensions, far beyond this little house, this tiny space, this sacred bed we used to share, drifting towards Christmas Day, close enough, but not quite there yet. Time of death, 11:41. No longer a time of joy, as this day unfolds into a day of haunting. This fleeting hour of a Saviour's birth, marking the time of your departing. A calendar date burned in my mind, a Christmas card written out to your memory, to share in this space of what is considered a holiday. No stars above to guide us home, to mark your dying as a birth, to let the nations know your name, who you are, who you were, to community, to me. who you were in spirit, in flesh and bone. No solemn shepherds counting sheep or saving souls, watching over pastures of plenty, finding rest by still waters, walking through the shadowed valley, no wise men in the service of kings or fools, bringing gifts as a testament to the glory of your name, showering praise in heavenly children, just angels waiting in the wings of time to take you home, another home, a definition of a life in transition, in passing, presented in a word, leaving this house, this home, this bed and my side, stepping into a future that is yours and not for me to know, a future of two hearts that were, now was never meant to be, never was to be, on this solemn day, in consumer elation, testifying as I write this epitaph, to sadness and remembrance, to my best friend, my sweet love, my wife. Apparently, Walter and Rosie were childhood lovers from the age of 16. And Tom wrote this. They've been good friends through the years. And yes, it's Tom, it was an honor to read that to you, my friend, for you, my friend. I'm sure Walter would have rathered hearing it from your own voice, but we all have responsibilities to live up to, and visiting your mum at Christmas is also a giant responsibility, which I'm sure will fill her heart with joy. So thank you for allowing me the honor of reading that piece for you, brother. You are missed, and I really appreciate your undying support of this show each week. People like yourself, Miss Betty, Adaeze, you guys are always on here. So yeah. Erica, floor's yours.
I have to get it to come up on his phone. This journey began as if traveling by rowboat, coasting without oars. Unbeknownst to me, I was called to a destiny without the luxury of free will. In other words, there was no option to request my existence. So here I am, chosen to complete a task I believe I have yet to fulfill, since up until now, I continue to greet the day with breath. It is my belief that I am not finished yet. So I tarry on in hopes that I bless those who encounter me, in hopes that I do everything with sincerity, in hopes that my mere existence can bring change for the better, in hopes that I've learned from past errors, in hopes that I remain humble in all that I achieve, in hopes that I have no regrets before I leave, in hopes that my children know beyond reasonable doubt that I did my very best in loving them, in hopes those that encounter me see God in me, or at least a glimmer of Him, in hopes that the foundation I planted in my seeds were firm, in hopes that I made a positive difference, in hopes that somehow I exude an aura of peace and not chaos, in hopes that I get a well done, thy good and faithful servant, because currently it appears that my mode of transportation has changed. to a locomotive train, soon to transition to an airplane. One way, no baggage, leaving the way I came.
Oh, come on, Erica.
Brilliant as always, Erica. Amazing. And your delivery. I love just the whole cadence and the emotion you put into your pieces. Slow allows each line to sink in. Uh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
I appreciate it.
That,
I had made a comment when you were reading, but it told me my comment failed.
Oh,
IGVIGing. I don't know what's happening.
that was when it dumped it out before. It was bizarre. It's just suddenly ended, and it was asking me to share or discard the video. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Hey, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the previous recording didn't hold because I'm a little bit out of it now. So I'm gonna just turn it back to Big Bad Brooke so she can do a piece fired
Yep.
because I got it laid out. I'm in a little bit of pain, so I don't really have him either to do anything else right at
So
this moment.
yes.
All
Awesome.
right, but thank you everybody. I enjoy the words. Thank you.
you.
I'm surprised. I thought he was about to do something. Okay. Um, I guess I'm reading something else. I got fired recently, but today I'm fired up, living in an at-will state, permitted them to fire me at will. They were a revolver to my means, but I will no longer extend credit. Smith and Wesson, my funds after 7 years, they can miss me with that. I got fired recently, but today I'm fired up. I will reclaim my time. I will reverse time and instead emit a positive mindset, minding my own business instead of growing theirs. I got fired recently, but today I'm fired up. Since work is not a factor, I will work on myself. I will do a shift no longer in neutral, but revved up just enough to not exhaust what's fueling me. Renewed focus to ignite a plethora of possibilities. I got fired recently, but today I'm fired up, tried and tested through their fire. As best as I can, I will persevere. Asbestos, the karma I wear, like armor, retarding what was meant to consume my confidence. But my faith can't be extinguished because now I need God more than ever. That pink slip lit a red hot fire under me, making me fireproof. I got fired recently, but today I'm fired up. Although Nebuchadnezzar possessed their spirit 7 times the years of my efforts, I will walk and not faint. I will no longer be undervalued, underpaid, unappreciated. God will provide me a ram in the burning bush of his dwelling to remind me I am that I am. Oh,
That's a powerful piece.
And that's based on a true story.
That's powerful.
absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. And we had the honor of hearing it twice today. And yes, the impact of it quite hits you right there, but it's also uplifting as well.
Yeah, this, which is why I'm in New York because I got fired.
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm like I got time. let me refresh. Have a different environment for a minute.
Yeah.
The yeah, that's probably a good move. And collect your thoughts and see what's next. and more often than not, it's always something better, something that we need at the time. Yeah. More, yeah.
He said Australia's next. I told you I'm not fighting those woodland creatures, those gigantic spiders. I can't. I can't.
And I'll tell
No, this is
you,
not Men in Black. We are not. I can't. I can't. I cannot. I'm like, oh my God. No.
and
Mm-mm.
I said I will look after you when you come in and put you safely back on a plane.
Yes.
So
My
that's
passport's ready.
what
It's just
from your home.
those spiders. I don't know.
They're tiny little critters, nothing to worry about. Miss Betty, congratulations again on your book.
Thank you.
And I look forward to next year to featuring you, and we'll really promote a lot of the work in the book. So happy to hear it, because when you featured early or late last year, it was a
Yeah.
secret in the making that
Oh, that's
Jolene let the cat out of the bag.
yeah.
You remember, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, John, it's always a pleasure. It really is. Erica, I've got Midnight and Chance coming up, and they'd like you to stay on to keep them company. So,
Oh, okay.
so clearly they need some hand holding.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
John,
So
Mm.
let me go. Let me
all right,
let
Miss
me
Good night,
Betty,
everybody.
have a
you
Good
guys.
wonderful
night,
Christmas.
you guys.
All the very best for the new year, Miss Betty.
Yes.
John, thank
You
you
too, my
again.
friend.
You too.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Mm. They
Mr.
want me to stay on. This is interesting.
Chance, Mr. Midnight, waiting for your request.
Oh no, we're not going through this again, Midnight.
Oh, no, no.
We are not going through this. We are not.
He said he was driving before. Chance,
Oh, okay.
or do you need your pint-sized friend to be with you too as well? Mr. Chance, to Chance, talk to me. So, Erica, while we're waiting, are you going to spend Christmas in New York?
No, because in truth, because they fired me, what was it, on the 1st or the 2nd of December? I still have dental coverage, and it just so happens that I have a dentist appointment this month, and he told me that upon the separation from my job, that because this month is the month that they did it, that I still have coverage for the rest of December. So I got to go see the dentist, since God only knows when I'll start working again and have to wait for coverage again, because I don't know about where you are, but they make you wait 90 days before you can be covered with dental or any kind of health plan.
No, not normally. If I had to wait 90 days to see a dentist, my dentist will be needing to see a dentist because I would have knocked his teeth out. Nah, that
Because they made me wait 7 years ago. 7 years ago. Um, I'm like, I gotta do this all over again.
yeah, no, that's there. Midnight.
What's up, man?
How are you, brother?
Long work week, but I'm home and I'm good, you know?
Now, this could be a good thing for you or a bad thing. Your partner in crime cannot join because he's coaching his son's basketball game. So you might have a bit of freedom, or you might be missing your brother from another mother.
Don't like him anyway. Don't like him anyway. Trust me. Do not like this dude.
Because he's from the
No
Bronx.
matter. Yeah, he's from the Bronx. I'm Brooklyn all day. Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
baby.
I got to ride the Staten Island ferry today for the first
Okay, that's
time.
what's up.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Rania, we're going to say goodbye. Midnight. Hi, Midnight. I'm going to listen to
How you
that.
doing?
Bye. One love.
Most definitely.
Sir Lawrence, if you want to put in a request, I'll bring you up. Welcome to the room. If you hit that plus sign, Sir Lawrence. Yes, so you get to come and share some work free of Chance bagging you, and I don't know if this is a good thing, brother.
I mean, I don't mind, you know. I don't. I want to let y'all remind y'all, him and I are not joined at the hip, because his hip is out already, you know.
So have you both got much planned for the Christmas New Year break?
I'm not a holiday person whatsoever imaginable. I'm not a holiday person at all. I believe couple things. The worst being Halloween, but if you go and look through the history or the meaning of all these holidays, it's probably things you wouldn't sign off on anyway.
So Lawrence, welcome.
See how rude he is?
Greetings. Hey, what's up, team? Everybody. Hey. I just wanted to jump in real quick. I'm over here at the trying to make a few dollars, and just thank you for everything you do. You're the man, sir. And I'm just glad to have been on your show. Hope you invite me back again.
So Lawrence, always a pleasure to have you. If you've got to go, you're welcome to share a piece before you go. If you've got to rush, otherwise you're welcome to stay.
Yeah, because I don't want to keep people on my show. You know what I mean?
All right, you're welcome to share a piece. And Midnight, I hope you don't mind.
It's a short, quick, short piece. To say it was a poem, you mean people offering emotional memories, waiting for letters, spaces to construct form with rhymes, calling on Smith's metaphor as the words play, holding the quill, watching ink stains dry. Sir Lawrence.
So Lawrence, thank you for coming by, and wish you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas and all the very best for the year.
And
Hope
the
all
same
your
to
dreams are true.
yes, and the same to your guests. And I see you over there, Brooklyn.
What's up?
We
Hey,
both
what's up, sir?
from Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that a while ago. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
over here in the ATL, just trying to make a few things happen,
Okay.
And I noticed everybody's doing the I say, you know what I mean, adding more doing albums with their poetry and adding music accompaniments. I want to be next, so I'm looking into that. Any suggestions, any context, do share.
Yeah.
I know Ragged's been doing it, Poetic Rain's been doing it. These guys might be able to help you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ragged the Poet and Poetic Rome, Jerome. He goes under Poetic Rome. He's been doing a few, turning a few of his poems into songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that because what's happening is we don't know what's going on, and if they're ever gonna flip the switch, because the streaming is part of that switch once they flip it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All the very best.
All the best, and thank you guys.
Stay safe. Stay blessed.
And y'all stay healthy.
Your midnight, your brother is bagging you on there. He's saying that you're under the impression that tank tops live make you dollars, but it don't make sense. So,
You
and
know what?
yes, listen to Midnight last album. That's what not to do. I don't know how much coaching his son's team's getting, but
Y'all a trip. Oh my God.
Ask them about how about their record if they're winning. Then they'll tell you how much coaching he does. Trust me.
Mm.
The numbers don't lie.
you I don't know how long his game before his game finishes, because
Mm.
it'd be great to have him on when you're here. But do you feel like reading a piece, or do you want me to read another DM
No,
later?
I can read a piece because there's a jazz concert thing in an hour I want to go to, so I'm gonna bounce out. But I wanted to drop in because I appreciate you the platform you have and offer me to come on every so often, and I appreciate it. So a lot of times on my drive home from work, I know it's 5 o'clock, man. Press the button. Let me just listen to something more than gibberish.
Oh, he's saying he's had 5 wins, 2 losses so far.
Thank you. And he didn't coach the 5 wins, trust me. He only coached the 2 losses.
The floor is yours, brother.
All right, let me read this piece. This piece I wrote this piece 5 years ago, and I've only read it once. The opportunity just doesn't allow me to read it. Let me play with it. Let's make this Christmas different. If you ask me, it needs to be in the midst of world chaos, a different type of holiday. Since some families are simply without $1, ensnared, spending next year's monies on this year's gifts. That's why she and I decided to stay away from the bustle of people in search of a perfect gift, still appreciating in thought and mind that param param pum, or whatever Christmas song that you miss. She asked that we make and exchange a wish list, handed me a paper and read this. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm going to get to know you better. With map to bedroom, which she invited me to enter. Be sure to follow the rules. Open door no later than exactly 8. I'd come prepared. Flowers in hand, red shirt, elf hat, polka dot, pocket square. Proceeded to whisper the sweetest things she wanted to hear. Proposition to light her bright lights to ecstasy, letting her eternal jingle bells ring. We surrender to each other. Fantasies initiate deeper desires. The wandering movements of my hands under laced bra, unclipped to undress. This is our naughty or nice. The beauty of you smiling back at me. Feel the smooth glide of my hands as they slide, tracing your inner thighs. I can sense anticipation in your eyes, searching for moisture and sound. Moans made that set our pace. The pleasure of we're experiencing shown on our face, into satisfying eyes. I enjoyed the sweetest taste of her peppermint candies, a gift once unwrapped tight until I was able to tongue-tie her clitoris. Allow me to come down the chimney of your throat, because this holiday, this one needs to be different. In the midst of COVID-19 and quarantine, so ride my sleigh as we play reindeer games, sliding in and out of your angelic angles. You could hear heels against headboards if it was just landed upon roof, destined to deck all of your walls with bowls of holly, love making and making love to me, your Santa baby. Our good times start and end, but by 10 p.m. we'll fall into bed and back in love again. Boobs and my chestnuts bouncing freely as you request for our stimulus arrival. You bellowing out emphatically, oh yes, yes, yes. Satisfaction in each other's eyes. To all a good night, and the 6 o'clock morning alarm never rings.
Now, is that the when we
I'm imagining.
featured when you featured you said you had selected? Was that the piece?
Say what again?
2 weeks ago,
I'm,
featured. You said you had a piece ready to read this week. Was that the piece?
That was the piece. And the funny thing, the piece is based off of an old late 60s, 70s song, Daydream Believer by the Monkees.
Right.
I just love the song. And I got to write to it, but with a twist to it as well.
Brother, always a pleasure to have you, and that was as usual, as always, man. Love hearing your work, and it's a hopefully chance gets a chance can come by later, but
If he was here, he'd be blushing. So I'm glad he's not. He'd be blushing. Hopefully he'd come through. But okay, there you go.
can you hear me? Okay. Yep.
I can hear you now.
Yep. Yeah. So amazing, man. That's RG's been playing up, and I just keep losing things. Like before the show, just cut us off. But I know you don't celebrate the holidays, but have you got some downtime, some time off from work, or?
I'm going to be off it's weird. I'm going to be off the 24th and 25th. I got to go to work on the 26th because my manager's taking off and I got to be there. But I'm off. After that, I'm off until the 5th of January. So I'm gonna be relaxing, man. I want to go away and do something, but I wanted to go and do something in town, which would be a couple hours away. But I don't know what the weather's so unpredictable with the snow. I don't know what I'd be driving back in or out of. So
Miss Betty wants to know
that's true.
that you're going down.
if I'm going down,
Miss Betty, she goes, I wonder whose chimney he going down.
hey, that was actually it was it wasn't, that piece was not directed to anyone.
But I'm surprised it came out of your mouth. I've never heard you do something
That,
close to sensual before.
the
Never.
archives are
That's
crazy.
how,
Trust
like,
the
I'm
archives.
seeing things. I'm seeing things. That's
The
not
archives are
midnight spitting
different.
it.
Trust. Some of the things we don't. Some of the things
Okay.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now the archives are good, but I mean we all have experienced things in life, so why not write about them?
There's no judgment. I'm just surprised.
No, it's there.
That's all. I was shocked.
But wait,
So,
there's more.
so you've got a jazz event tonight, did you say?
Yeah, I got a jazz event. I will say this. I do not. I have erotic baseball haikus, not poems.
Mads just
But
asked you to ask that one.
huh?
Mads just asked you to do your erotic baseball poem.
I no, actually, the jazz artist I'm going to see tonight, him and I performed together. We performed a piece together. I was doing the piece, and he did his trumpet or not his trumpet, sax. The piece that I did with him, this was years ago. You mind if I do another one?
No, go for it, man. Go for it.
He's stupid. Chances though. I hope I remember. I should know it. Question: what makes a woman sexy? Is it just a gift or something attached to the long clock? Could the sexy ever stop? You see, some women have a persona and aura of femininity with an exclamation mark of sensual sexuality. But my question to you is this: in what ways are you still sexy? Haven't gone through life challenges, those dumbass boyfriends, the premature I love yous, the difficult marriage you might have went through. I'm telling you, lady, sexy ain't never left you. Years of pushing your babies in the carriage being put into the same category, people assuming that same old story. Well, that's just another welfare mother without a legit father. Walking the aisles of the grocery store, trying to figure out how to stretch these dollars to buy you more. Yet if someone saw a man in public with his children doing what he's supposed to, they want to give him more praise than you. You probably say screw him, because all they ever did was screw you over. See, sex is not about what you hear or what's in your heart and your mind. Sex is what you do. Ooh, dang. Sex is what you do to feed, nurse back to health, being a parent, not part, but all of the time. Sex ain't never left. Now, some would see and comment that the size of your chest or the shape of your behind, even with an extra pound or two, sexy is cute. Sexy is so much still you. You see, sexy makes me want to perform magic from my fingertips against your skin to arouse and touch. I can't remember. Oh, I told you I didn't remember that one. Sexy wants me makes me want to perform magic tips from my. Sexy makes me want to perform magic tricks against my fingertips, arousing us to kiss and touch. Make me love, desire, passion takes over you and I. Sexy, it is what it is, but it has never, ever left you.
Love it. And this is why I read. Reading is fundamental. Fundamental. We are not trying to memorize. I'm just not doing it.
I take people who can memorize, though. I really do, because I memorized one of my own haikus. There's a lady in the room who I featured early in the year, Haley, or she goes under What Rico Wrote. If she comes up, this lady, I see her regularly at open mics, and
Well, I can drop off because I've been here a while, so I can leave so she can come up.
room for a third person. So Haley, if you want to put in a request, I'd love to get you up. Yeah, this lady do it at live performances and all that, and she memorizes her work and she delivers it so well. I've seen her feature for like at events, and all her work's memorized, just phenomenal. I really do give credit to people who can memorize, because I can't memorize even a 3-line haiku. So yeah, yeah, certainly you give credit. That was a great piece, man. That really was. Okay, I'm Hayley, and I'll introduce you to her. Actually, she featured probably about 10 months ago this year. She's a lovely lady. I see her quite. Hey, Hayley.
Hey.
Hayley, you got Erica Floyd from, currently in New York, and you got Midnight from Colorado Springs, and Hayley in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm St Kilda, Melbourne.
That's it.
Yeah.
We were just talking about memorizing poetry, and I said you are one of my favorites when it comes to memorizing, and so thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
And it was awesome featuring you through the year, and I'm glad you could come by and say hello and bid this year farewell and welcome the new year. Have you got time off, or?
Pardon?
Have you got time off over Chrissy?
No, not really. I just have the public holidays off, and then my family are about to move to Singapore for my brother-in-law's work. So I've got a couple of days off to farewell them and everything. Try not to fall apart too much.
The floor is yours if you want to share a couple of pieces. Yes, floor is yours.
Sure. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I didn't catch your name before, but I loved your poems when I jumped on. I think you were in the middle of one, but it was, fantastic. I don't know. Mine might be a bit depressing following that up, but that was awesome.
His name is Philip Curtis, but we all know him as Midnight.
Midnight. Philip / Midnight. Gotcha.
That's it.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, right. I'll do one. It's probably not super festive, but yeah, it's probably the one that's on my mind a lot at the moment. And pretty recent. So, someone else you featured this year, Rainier Yaru,
Yes.
I recorded this with him for one of his Barefoot Metaphors
Yeah.
videos a couple of weeks ago. So it's fresh in my mind, ish. But yeah, it's called Superhero.
He does a great job with those barefoot metaphors. He actually said he might be coming by a bit later too. So, floor's
Oh,
yours.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. He really, it's so much fun too to do it, kind of when he just jams and yeah.
The guy is a band on his own. He plays so many musical instruments.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
From
Really.
drums to guitars to saxophone to it's amazing.
Piano, everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah, okay, this one's called Superhero. Send me a superhero. I'm opting out of normality. I'm wishing on a star, lighting up the bat signal, following Bonnie Tyler and holding out for a hero. Some larger-than-life figure who could cut through reality and save us from ourselves, twist all our contradictory actions into a thread of meaning we could all attach ourselves to, where virtue holds a seat at the table and morality is paramount. What whimsy, you know? Stay with that image now, whatever it is. If you sit with it too long, you'll see the markers of bias, stereotypes, and prejudice creeping in from the edge of your brain like vines that muddy the waters of your virtue oasis, which currently looks like a desert. What I'm saying is, hold tight to your superhero, whoever it is. Let them fix it all. Let super strength pound its mighty fist and let it be enough. Don't question their motives or give them a backstory. Let the purity and simplicity wash over you. Don't curl them up in complicated plot lines or moral conundrums unless there's a clear outcome. Don't dwell on the word war and how it used to mean something else, something simpler. It was a history lesson that became a petition to sign on campus to this never-ending scroll of pain, infinite and useless. Don't let yourself realize that wars never end. They just shift into different shapes, because otherwise you'll never get out of bed. And you know that's what you have to do. Get active. Be on the right side of history of today, because we know where it is. Do you? Be so sure it chokes you. Hang on to it. Otherwise you'll be free falling into the abyss. Ignore the thought that some of your deepest beliefs and values would deem you so wrong in the eyes of others, and we're expected to coexist because we do. What I'm saying is superheroes can rise above that. I guess because they can fly. Unlike our international rules-based order, which currently looks like a paper plane being tossed up into the air and expected to glide, what I'm saying is hang on to your superheroes, steadfast in their morality, because we are not so lucky. We are not a fixed set of principles, but horribly and exhaustingly at the whim of time and circumstance. Our vulnerability to context is like a spreading cancer that always trumps virtue. What I'm saying is we crave a superhero because in reality, war and pain are only ever a transaction, which means we do not see beyond our own interests. It's when there's enough power at stake we act. So what faith should I rally that the powerful might ever keep us safe if or when it's not in their interest to do so? What I'm saying is the trick was allowing us to believe that superheroes came from us and not a fantasy of what we could be. If we weren't so busy, if it wasn't so tricky, if all that wasn't just a story. What I'm saying is, I guess no one is a superhero. We're just a group of people staring up at the sky.
Amazing as always, Hayley. Amazing as always. I think I heard you actually perform that at a live venue as well. Yeah, it was either at Vibe Union or Simba Sessions, one of the two. I heard you.
Yeah, we've been doing the rounds with it.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Recently.
And as always, your delivery is second to none. It's brilliant. You know, you put the right amount of emotion and theatrics and the cadence. It's your facial expression, everything is just beautiful.
Thank you. It's very kind. Very kind.
Erica, thank you very much for coming by. I realize it's late in your part of the world, so stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm sure
Thank
2020
you.
will work out. There's something better in the pipelines for you. I'm sure.
I hope so. I pray so. You are awesome. I loved your piece. I was gonna follow you, but the drop down doesn't give me your name. It's weird. It's still showing John Michael, Miss Betty, myself, and Rainier.
It's
That's it.
what Rico wrote.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's a ghost. She's not here because I don't see her name. It's what Rico Rico wrote.
Ricko.
Yeah.
Ko.
I,
Okay, got you.
yeah. I didn't have Instagram for a long time, and a friend of mine helped me set up my profile. Because my last name's Ricketson, and so she thought it would be cute to make the handle what Rico wrote, but it just is impossible, really, explaining it to people.
Well,
Like,
my first name is Erica, so it's Rika. Yours is
see?
Rico, so I should be able to remember. So I'll go ahead and look for you
I'll message
because that was an exceptional piece. I
if,
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
if you
Thank
can't
you.
find her, ping me and I'll send you Haley's handle. And this lady, actually, she spent a few years in London as well, and she was involved in theatre plays and so forth. There's much more to this lady than
That
meets.
explains it.
Yes, you did.
That explains it. Because I love that repeating line. That was cool. I was like, okay, now. Okay. Anyway, you guys have a pleasant evening. All right.
Have a great.
And
You too,
if you
Erica.
find that someone Brooklyn in the house is following you, that's me.
Oh, amazing. I'm
Okay.
sorry I missed you reading anything.
Yeah,
I'll have
it's not spelled like it sounds, but
okay.
just in case, then you know you'll see. That's right. I don't have an afro on that profile pic. My hair is straight, red top. It's me.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
Erica,
guys have a good one.
before, and it's getting late on the her end. Wish Mad all the very best for Christmas and New Year from me too, please, Erica. And
Absolutely.
I'll see you in the new year when the show
All
is.
right.
And midnight, your brother Chance wants to know if Haley can teach you how to write.
Brutal.
You caught the
Oh,
replay from the show 2 weeks ago. I had these two guys feature, and they host their own show on the banter
good.
between the two of them, but they are just close as, and the
Yeah.
band. So yeah,
Yeah. What's the show?
It's called Put It in the Chat. It's the second and fourth Wednesday of the month. It's 8:30 East Coast time.
I need to, I don't know, Google that in terms of Australia.
it's
But
currently with daylight saving. It's about 12:30 our time in the afternoon. The next day,
yeah.
the Thursday. So it's in the middle of our workday.
Yeah. But is it,
There
can
you
you
go.
listen to it like a podcast so you just listen to it afterwards?
It's on Zoom. Do you guys record it midnight?
We gotta shrink our recordings down to get more recordings.
Here's
How
the
long are they?
Zoom.
The Zoom file is backed up basically.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There's Chance has put the here's the Zoom ID and the password. I usually, if I'm not going into office, if I'm working from home, I usually jump on. But when I'm in office, it's a bit hard. And normally on a Thursday, I've been going into our office, so I haven't been able to join the show for a bit. So yeah, but it's a great show, and the humour. Honestly, I have tears rolling down my eyes listening to these guys. Did you want to share another piece, Haley?
Yeah,
Hey,
sure.
I enjoyed your work. I gotta jump in the shower and all that good stuff so I can hit this jazz show.
Have fun tonight, man. Have fun, and thanks for coming by midnight.
Joy.
Most definitely for you, I got you, man.
Have a great break, man. Yeah. So, have you got much plans for Chrissy and that? Or
Just family kind
yeah,
of Christmas, like kind of thing. Yeah, that's about it really. I'll probably take some time off, I think, in Feb.
yeah, better time of the year, I think. Once the schools go back and all that, it's a better time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you don't need to take holidays at the same time as lovely people with children, then you may
Yeah,
as well
yeah,
wait.
100%.
Are you taking any time off or going away?
Yeah, one of my main clients, they're shutting down from the 20th, 19th, and they go back on the 5th. So and I've got a big team there, about 6 people. So we're closing over that time as well, taking a couple of weeks break because it's been a
Yeah.
long year. But then on the 5th, when they are back, we'll be straight back into it. We've got
Yeah.
to deliver before the financial year ends in June.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks downtime, so I'll finish next Friday, and I wanted to unplug myself from the rat race here. So on the Saturday, I'm flying out to Vietnam, and I'll come back on the 4th, ready for work on the 5th.
Oh wow. Yeah. I can't do that. I can't kind of fly back or get back and then go straight back to work the next day. I need a buffer.
I just wanted to just unplug myself from because the whole year is I'm usually pretty much busy every night of the week, so I just wanted to cut myself loose and just be in a totally different environment where there's no open
Yeah.
mic, no gyms, there's nothing that my regular thing that I do, so I can just chill.
Yeah. Do you like to just do nothing and chill and lie by a pool or go
Um,
out?
no, I don't. No, I'm always walking around seeing things or doing things, but I try not to plan a heavy itinerary. Like the previous night, I could say, okay, I'm going to hang around Ho Chi Minh, or I'm going to go up the Mekong, I'm going to head up to Hoi An or up Nha Trang, just going to play it by ear. So suddenly I might
Yeah.
do 2 or 3 years of 2 or 3 days of touring, and then I might just sit there and chill around the cityscape, just watching people, mixing with people, locals. I like seeing places through the eyes of locals. So,
Mm.
and I'm fairly fortunate I connect with people pretty quickly.
Mm.
So I just make friends, and then suddenly somebody says you should go here. So next day I've gone there, sort of thing.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Because I don't go to see what the tourist brochures tell me I should see. I like to see the place through the locals' eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's always better. I think I get a bit sucked into just flying by a pool and reading a book because I want to do nothing, but it is good to be a bit spontaneous and just
Yeah. And lying by a pool and doing nothing, sometimes you need that, right? When if you've had a pretty hard year, and sometimes your body just needs to recharge, and it's a good therapy, really.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been feeling it at the end of this year. I've not been particularly productive at work at all. It's really like just wanting to switch off for a while. But what
Yeah.
can you do?
This year's flown as well, which hasn't helped.
Yeah, I feel as if we get to the end of every year and say that. And at the same time, this year has really felt like it's just disappeared. The second half of the year in particular, it just,
100%, 100%. Like you're right. Every year we feel like the year's flown, but this year for me has just disappeared.
yeah, don't know. Everything's turning into sort of how to, like post-COVID years. So how do you differentiate one from the other? And they're starting to blend a bit. So I feel like I need to do something
Yeah.
different.
And since COVID, I was pretty much working 5 days a week from home. But this year I've been going in a couple of days a week, a Wednesday and a Thursday. And normally when I go into town, I'm in town by 7:30. I get more work done before the others come in by 9. That's why I
Yeah,
haven't been at Vibe Union and all every week either, because I'm waking up at 5. So on a Wednesday,
yeah,
Thursday morning, sorry. So having a late night at Wild Union till 11, 12 o'clock, and by the time I come
Yeah,
home, head's buzzing from poetry, or I don't fall asleep, and then it's time to get up and get ready to go to work. So
yeah, absolutely. I love going to Vibe Union, but I struggle for the same reason, just trying
yeah,
to fit it in with work. But I'm gonna go this next Wednesday, because that's the last one for the year, I think.
I might try to make that as well because I finish on the Friday, and it's only the last one, as you said. I haven't seen the guys for the last 3 shows or so.
Mm.
Actually, since the launch of the book, I haven't seen them since then. The third Vibe Union book.
Yeah, I'm the same, I think.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go. I'll go Wednesday. So I'll probably catch you there, and
Yeah.
because then on Friday, Saturday morning, I'm flying out. So
Yeah. Oh, that'll be awesome.
the last run, yeah.
Yeah. Last one. 2025.
It doesn't seem that long ago we were waiting for the year 2000, right?
Yeah.
The turn of the century. That was quarter of a century ago now.
Yeah. Mortifying.
You want to share another piece?
Yeah. I'll share another one. I was trying to actually just when I was driving before, trying to remember this one, and I haven't done it in a minute, so I might have to have it up on screen just in case I forget any lines. But this is also one I did at Simba, so but it's a bit chaotic and ridiculous. It gets a bit mad, but it makes it fun, I think. Pardon me. Yeah, it's called Femme. Girls can wear pants now. Somehow we've been allowed to stretch our legs into trousers, pocketed and proud. Though we are not being constrained or confined, girls can also wear dresses, skirts, even shorts. It's a spectrum of fashion and function to embrace, though each choice does come with a pre-assigned meaning that you will need to read up on before choosing. But girls can wear the pants now. Wow, and it doesn't have to mean anything, though it definitely will. I like to wear pants, blue jeans, sometimes more of a leggings gal, not the ones where the seam in the arse crack is gathered together tightly at the back so you can see the outline and shape of the cheeks, but girls can wear pants now and reclaim our femininity in skin-tight pleather, or maybe it's just about agency. Baggy pants are also back, sitting low on the hips like a man's pants. Boyfriend jeans, not ours, but we can wear them now, so maybe it doesn't matter who they belong to. There are skinny jeans, but you don't have to be skinny to wear them. Hashtag progress. It just means skin tight, fitted size, though I've never been able to get them over my thighs. But we do wear pants now, and those pants are feminine or masculine or neither or both. You can decide, and everyone will see the decision you made. So I've chosen outside the lines. I choose for my pants not to be gendered because I don't want to be empowered by my gender, because I'm sick of gender having that much power over me. I am not emblematic of femininity or masculinity. I am wearing leggings. I'm not girly. I mean, the birds that fly around my head when I'm getting dressed and sing sweet melodies are there because I pay them. It's actually kind of creepy. I am a good cook, and I do cry watching movies and Instagram reels and television commercials, particularly when I'm premenstrual. My house smells like apple pie because it comes pre-built into the oven, like a setting you switch on when you tick female on the rental application. It's not anything I'm doing. I don't bake bread from scratch, but I do make amazing choc chip biscuits. It's a Women's Weekly recipe. Hairs grow on my legs and under my arms like thick black ropes, which I remove with hot wax, like an oddly satisfying punishment for being human. And my skin is the stuff of sweet, supple softness, like scooping a spoon into a bowl of vanilla ice cream, because they periodically remove layers of it at night when we're sleeping. And if you want to know who they is, so do I. But I was taught not to ask questions. I lengthen my hair with extensions because men need something to pull, attach to. That's not true. Actually, this is all my own hair, which is probably why I'm single, because we must be made. Women aren't actually naturally maternal. It's programmed into Barbie dolls. We're given it around age 5. And fun fact, girls who cut their Barbie's hair get postnatal depression as punishment. Barbies can also wear pants now, but their feet still don't touch the ground. Pounds of flesh are injected in our lips, making them so very kissable, though I imagine biting into them could leave a very big mess. Like splitting open a stress ball filled with tar, castor oil, and bleach blonde hair makes sun-kissed girls naturally good at wearing bikinis and eating less carbs, though it must be said that all our appetites are petite and sweet, simply small, because it's just the truth that boys can eat more. I don't wear high heels because I am too tall, or it's uncomfortable, or both. Which meeting did you decide I made? Look, I don't know who made the rules, but we do wear pants now.
I remember when you read that at Simba Sessions. Yeah, that is a phenomenal piece. You know, I've been trying to, every piece that I've heard you recite, right from the first time I saw you feature in Smith Street at that venue, is Kale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Melbourne Morphines. Yeah. In all your pieces, even when there's some humorous lines, quite a lot of humorous lines, but even in that humor, you drive home a very powerful message. And that's what I really what appeals to me with your work. It's not just humor for the sake of humor, or there's always a powerful flip side of the coin on that.
Yeah. Thank you. That's very kind. I think there's always like we all have a natural style of humor we're all drawn to, and I guess mine's usually pretty dry. But it's funny how sometimes it's conscious, sometimes it's not conscious, the way you kind of, or I guess for me at least, he wanted to say inject, I don't know if that's the right word, but like inject humor into the writing, whether there's this, subconscious part of you that wants to make light of a situation, to not have everything, because sometimes, poetry can feel so heavy.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. Sometimes it should be really heavy, or maybe that's just, how you're feeling when you're writing it. But yeah, I'm trying not to be, or like just sort of observe it or be curious about it, rather than try and stop myself from making light of something, or like purposely trying to make it funny, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't think you're the sort of the humor you add to it. I don't think it gives that impression. I think matter of fact, I think it helps to drive home a point. I don't think it diminishes the issue at all. Instead, I think it really, sometimes when people put it in that flippant sort of way, in a way that can empower the message, which you do amazingly, it actually helps people to grasp the message better, as opposed to, otherwise they see it like a lecture, like somebody's talking to them. This way their mind's searching for that message, the way you put it. And not everybody can do that.
Thank you.
I've got friends that can walk up to someone in the street and say, g'day, you clown, and they'll laugh about it. I say, look sideways, I'm in a fight, It's just personality. Like, and the way you deliver it, I haven't felt that any issue has been diminished. Instead, I actually, like with this piece, for example, like where the male expectation or society's expectation of a female, if anything, it sinks the message more to me. It helps me in my thought. That's shit,
Yeah.
Like, that's when I'm not saying I harbour those views. I'm totally the opposite. But when I look at the previous generations and all, or in this generation, how a lot of guys or a lot of societies view females, where they're not even allowed to look at a male guest in the eye. They've got to serve subserviently the food, the drink, or whatever, the tea or the coffee or whatever. I mean, that sort of shit,
Yeah.
It's horrendous, crazy,
Yeah, and it's such a, I mean, I had a lot of fun writing that piece, because I decided to just embrace the absurdity, because
Yeah.
there are many things around gender roles or gender expectations for men and women where it's so constructed. It's just these rules we've made up over time, and some of them, you know, I abide by as well. Like I think I've said before when I've performed it, it it's kind of hilarious and terrifying when I'm reading it out or when I wrote it, the number of things that were true versus not true. Like some of them are genuinely absurd and nonsense, and then others, and they sit next to these other things that sound like they're absurd but they're real, like ripping the hair out of your skin with hot wax. Which is just so, like, we've just made it a bit of a rule that, you know, women should be hairless, and then so, like, conversely, if a man was hairless, he would be seen as less masculine. It's just insane, but I abide by those rules. I like to wax my legs, so it's just, I think, particularly gender politics, because there's so much there to be curious about, to observe, to interrogate for yourself, that, yeah, embracing the absurdity and the humor can sort of get a message through a bit more, because that space is so filled with so many big feelings and big opinions and all of that. So humor, I think, is funny because, you know, you want to avoid laughing down. Like, there's definitely styles of humor that are laughing up, laughing down, but there's also this huge space with humor where it can be an equalizer.
Yeah.
You know, where it can cut through all of that if you kind of use it in that way, which is what I love about humor.
I've been fairly fortunate. When I look at a person, I don't look at a male or female or any gender. I just look at the person. And some of the people I hold in high regard and respect, there's males and females in that list. There's some of the people that I think are the scum of the earth. There's males and females in that. There's family in there, right? So, you know, water with me, because everybody is somebody's son or daughter. So blood's not thicker than water with me. And so
yeah, I think that's always a good principle, kind of human first, person first, and then
at the end of the day, we all are, right? We all got the same, you know, like we got a heart, we got the same feelings, we got the same emotions, we got a mind. We're all here for our own inner learning, right? And male or female, and this, who knows, in another life I might have been in a female's body, and I probably will be, you know, so, and vice versa. So at the end of the day,
it's true.
Haley, it's always a pleasure chatting to you. I enjoy chatting to you even when we catch up, but I'll hopefully see you next Wednesday.
Yes, definitely. I'll be there.
Do have a good Christmas with your family. I know you don't have much time off, but do enjoy your time, and all the very best for 2026.
Thank you.
Look forward to hearing more and more of your work at life. Yeah.
Likewise. Thank you for having me. And thank you.
And if you got anything big coming up too, don't forget, you know, happy to feature you and promote that sort of work too on the show. So
brilliant. Thank you. I'm nothing coming up in the immediate future other than chaotic musings next week. That's all right. But the start of the year is for figuring all that out. I know. But have a fantastic time in Vietnam.
Thanks, Haley. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Catch up soon.
All right. Talk soon. Bye.
Now, who we got up here? I am going to share a piece I wrote yesterday for Christmas, which I'll post in the next few days. And this piece is titled The Joy of Christmas. The bells of joy begin to chime, a gentle hymn through the festive time. Lights that sparkle, hearts that glow, peace and love for all to know. As families gather and laughter rings, hope again reborn on angels' wings. Our tables full, fires that burn bright, dreams take flight on this holy night. Yet in the hush beyond the cheer, some hearts ache, some eyes hold tear. Empty plates fill silent halls. Lonely souls walk as darkness falls. So let our joy be shared, not kept. Extend a hand where pain has crept. A gift of warmth, a word of care, to show the world that love is there. As midnight whispers, year anew, let kindness guide the things we do. For in every dawn, for in every day, may hope and light guide your way. Christmas shines when hearts unite, and New Year's dreams take endless flight. Together we are strong, together we are free. May a world of peace be our silent melody. Wrote that for this Christmas. It is a time of cheer and fun and joy, but there's also a lot out there who are struggling, particularly this year. And I'm not just talking about any one nation. I think on a global level there has been quite financial struggles and a lot of people losing jobs and losing loved ones and so forth. So do take a moment to share in some of...
Hi.
Hey, Bonita. Do take a moment to share in some of your joy with fellow people in your community. Bonita,
Uh,
how are you? Your wheels are spinning. I hope it's...
what about now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, yep.
Okay, I don't know why it's spinning. That's weird.
I had the same thing happening with Erica as well.
That is so weird. Let me see. What can I share? What can I share? Something positive. Something positive.
How have you been?
I've been good. How are you?
Yes, yes, just been a busy year, but not too bad. Sorry about keeping you in the line too. I was giving preference to first choice to people who had been up featured through the year before I was dragging you up. So thank you for patiently waiting in the queue.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I was reading, doing some reading and stuff like that. So it's nice to have like poets in the background as I'm reading. I
Yep.
have come to realize. So it works. It works out.
Have you got time off over the holidays or?
No, just like the regular days off, like Christmas and all that. Which is totally fine because I don't deal with my family, so that it's always a peaceful Thanksgiving and a peaceful Christmas. Yesterday, and it's just me and my cat. So yesterday we celebrated the youngest cat, Pharrell's birthday. He turned 3.
Yeah, right.
Hi, For Human Story. How are you? Okay, so I know I have something positive. Let's see. How does the ending go for this one? I'll do calamitous. And it goes like this. A Gunther with gratitude. Double-edged samurai sword filled with compassion and fire. Common sense and knowledge as my shield from curses disguised as common speak. Love and friendship, human sacrifice denied. You have knocked on the wrong door. Love and light kept inside. Unicorns and rainbows floating around the ceiling. Werewolves and demons protecting outdoor parameters. Demigods and dragons providing air and heat. Mermaids swimming underneath. Arrival of the full moon are the days they come by to say hello. Fur babies bringing home their offerings. Ripe fruits to nourish mindfulness. Healthy vegetables washed by spirit guides to erase genocide. Divinely protected from all beings and forms. A forever protected spirit and soul. Warrior of light, warrior of unconditional love. Love and war for all those who disturb the spiritual healing home, mind, body, and soul. Crystals turn stones to break all glass houses, disruption seeing red, bloodshed, opening a tamed black hole, seven keys of caves open to add to the protection, Ethiopian volcanic eruptions, Arctic Red Seas shown in all rivers to erase denial of the Pandora's box you just opened. Too late to hide what you seeked. Tread lightly next time. No vengeance, just practice for the real demons and ghosts. Beautiful islands now filled with murder and sexual sin have much for you to see as mass graves continue to scream. Harlem Renaissance once again made an example of another false idol to highlight the effects and affects of complacency of male-centeredness. No documentation should have even existed then spoken. Lost lives, miracles birth are not newsworthy or podcast subjects. Gaza children didn't die, erased. They now preach. Anne Frank can now see. Tuskegee continues to sing. Bodies gone, souls liberated. Spirits playing hide and seek through dormant bodies, lies, and minds. Those who speak through you do not have or will ever have privilege to speak to me. Knock, knock. This slayer has entered the chat. Welcome to your metamorphosis. And that's that piece.
Love that. Love that. There's. I'm glad you chose that piece. Actually, there is so much power in that piece too, and it's this time of the year, as I alluded to in the piece of my own that I just read. It's a good time to reflect on a lot of the things that aren't that nice in that's in the world throughout the year or the preceding years. Things that can change, things that you know, some of the natural disasters obviously we can't, but we can't change that, stop that from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, those floods in Sri Lanka in the central provinces, it just crippled a lot of the tourism which they rely on.
Mm.
But while we can't stop it, we can be there to give aid, I guess, is the thing. We can't stop the person who lost their job, but we can
Yeah.
be there to support them in best we can and share some of our good cheer. And being mindful about uh, how we show our joy when we're in amongst somebody else who's already feeling the pain of a loss. That piece I shared that Tom DeSaro sent, and to lose his for his friend being lovers since 16, and then to lose his wife on Christmas Eve. I lost my father on the 21st of December, and
Mm-hmm.
I know even 50 years later, I still that 21st of December. My thoughts are right back where when I was 12 years old, saying goodbye to him. I lost my mother went right on Mother's Day in 2017. So every Mother's Day, I cannot but they both made sure I never forget them because they both went on critical dates. So at this time of the year, like while you see everybody's out there shopping and like I know you guys treat it as holidays and you don't get many public holidays and all that during the Christmas season, whereas here it's just all of December, it's just crazy and the energy is high. So
Yeah.
it's hard,
Something.
to remember to, not to curtail your joy a bit in the presence of some who are having a tough time. So,
This year, honestly, because my mom, she died, what, in 2013?
yeah,
2013. And just this year alone, um, I was reminded basically that in order to keep those memories alive that we had together, and then her memory alive, is to keep up those traditions, but in my own way, even though I don't talk to a lot of my family, or none of them really. And something that kept popping up, and I always hear it from her too, is remember me for who I was and not how I died or when I died. Because like my dad, he had his stroke on her birthday, which I'm sure is karma in some way. And so it's really just because her death wasn't her life, right? So as much as because it took me a really long time to stop being angry over that, and I wasn't angry that she died. I was angry that she died when she was finally putting herself first.
Yeah.
Like she was finally advocating for herself. So the irony of, her now, she tells me never to feel bad for advocating for myself, no matter how uncomfortable it may feel. But I remember I went to Target to go grab something. They had something I needed, not other stores had. And I remember seeing all these like children plates and random memories of the little plates she would get for us. And then that's when it dawned on me. I was like, oh, is that why you get us those plates? Like, you come to the store, you get us all these like fun character plates. And because I felt so much joy as I was looking at them, and I don't have children. So I was like, oh, is that why you did it? Because, a lot of times as children, and when we become adults, we go like, oh my gosh, our parents sacrificed so much and we were just so ungrateful over it. And then now kind of having that full circle moment, even with me not having children, she was like, it was about you guys for sure, but it was mostly about me. I just, wanted to see your face when you got a Spider-Man plate or with the Spider-Man cup to match with it. And then your brother got his Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever it was called. And, and you guys were just so happy to have it. She was like, it brought me joy. So, she was like, so if you're going to be kind of upset about how I die over a decade later, I mean, that's not really honoring my memory. So you might as well have fun while you're still here.
Yep.
And I can help you with that if you allow me to do so. And, she was like, I remember the things you love. And I think in one of my other poems, I had put a quote in there where she had said to me in a meditation was, I didn't forget your dreams. I was just holding on to them until you were ready to remember them again, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. That's so true, right? Um, we spend most of our life just planning for this to setting ourselves up for a future, and yet then tomorrow, right? We've planned our lives for 30, 40 years ahead. Like, oh, when I'm 30, I want to have this, I want to be doing that.
Yeah.
And you're going, enjoy the journey, live each day, don't wait
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
don't,
She
because
just keep she
tomorrow.
just keeps telling me to pick up where she left off. She did a whole mommy makeover. She was being selfish, so she was like, "Okay, let's go shopping. Let's go get you a makeover. Let's go do this." And if you're and I'm grateful. And and that's something I kind of want to like share with other people who may have lost somebody. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Because we get caught up in those moments and yeah, 2025 was probably one of the worst years. I would say probably like top 5 on my list of worst years. But at the same time, simultaneously, I can't even say the word. It was very rewarding because she was with me the entire time. Like I never not heard her voice this
Yep.
every single day this entire year.
Mm. And it's in our time of need that we feel their energies, right? It's when we're
Hmm.
in our darkest hours that we feel the guidance, the love, their energies around us, helping to stand us back on solid ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Well, Benita, I hope 2026 is one of the best years in your life, and a lot of your plans and your dreams and all come true, and it is all that you want. Life brings you what you want it to be. In the
Same to you. Same to you, Rainier. And I'm glad
Thank
to
you.
see you. Haven't been on screen with you for a while.
It has been.
Um, yeah,
I'm,
one of my
I'm hoping that in the next year, on the alternate weeks to something more than gibberish, I might try to just get back to doing my open mics again, where you know it's yeah
no
being
pressure. The virtual, as you can tell, the virtual world is not going anywhere, so you have time.
no true true. Well, you have a safe and enjoyable festive break. Stay safe and ever blessed, my friend.
You too, and happy 2026 to you as well, my friend. Bye.
See you, Benita. Yaru, you're in the room, brother. You were featured during the year. If you wish to come up, put in a request, and I can drag you up. But if you're unable to join, that's okay. Good night for Human Story. Have a great festive season and all the very best for upcoming year, for the new year ahead. Hope it's a great year for you and all your loved ones, your family, your friends, and yourself. Let me see if I can bring you up from send you an invite, Yaru, or I've sent you an. Hey, there you are. Hey, brother.
Oh, hello.
I'm glad you could come up. Yeah,
How you going?
very good.
Oh,
Haley
mate.
was on just before.
Pardon?
Haley was on just before.
I saw the thumbnail. I missed it. I like completely forgot about it. I'm like sitting here at work, basically.
Mate,
And just,
I'm glad you could come by because yeah, started the show at 11 o'clock and then suddenly we're 25 minutes into the show and Instagram just died. Bang. So I
oh,
started at 11:25, and so I've got about another 20 minutes left before I've got to end the show. So I'm glad you could come by, and
man, I'm glad to be here. I wish I'd come like earlier to check out the rest of the poets, obviously, but
replay's always there. For Human Story, pleasure. Do have a great break. Stay safe, and we'll see you. I'll be in touch in the new year. Yeah, I'm glad you could come by, mate. But look, it's this time's a crazy time of the year, right? And a
yeah,
10-minute drive for the to the shops is like an hour with all the traffic and finding a car park and all the.
exactly. Mate, that Santa hat, you're rocking it.
Man, I'm cooking because it's like pretty warm day out
Yeah,
there
I know.
today, so I'm cooking. I can't wait for
Yeah,
the show to finish to rip this off, man.
yeah. How you been?
Been really busy at work, and I've been going into the office on a Thursday. That's why I haven't been at Vibe Union because when I'm going in
Oh,
the
you go back in the morning.
5, so by the time I get
Yeah.
home, open mic. But Haley will be there on next Wednesday for the last show, and so will I. I'm
Oh,
coming as well.
awesome. That's awesome, man. That's
So
awesome. It's been a while, yeah, that we caught up. And to be honest, like I'm like that as well. Like I just go whenever I can, I'll go and just get some poetry in me. And but other than that, it's just it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. And
yeah.
uh, the Christmas rush. So
Well, next Wednesday, let's make it a catch up, and we'll have
yeah,
and maybe even grab a kebab for the end of the year, mate.
yes, I think that's it. I think we got to. Yeah,
All right.
it's been a long time.
Do you want to share a couple of pieces, mate? Play a piece or two,
Oh,
mate?
I've got a.
And
Uh,
then
I wanted to share something with you actually. Yeah, I've written a few haikus.
no,
I hadn't written haikus before, so I thought I'd just share a couple of them with you if I can remember them. But I'm loving haikus, man. They're like so interesting as a format because they look very achievable. That you've got an idea and it's like a one-liner, and you think like, oh, I can turn this into like to add two more lines and adjust some of the syllables. Seems very achievable. So I found it to be a very interesting way to get some of those one-liner ideas out without
one
having to sort of.
views are can be very, very powerful and very thought provoking.
Yeah, I'm like really into it now. Like I got to read a little bit more about it. I didn't know much about it. I just heard some people performing on open mics, and I thought I'd give it a shot. So for example, this one goes like, to design a gun is to shoot a baby dead
Mm,
in front of her mom.
yeah, powerful, man. Yeah.
Like things like that, because like this, I hate the idea of separating ourselves from the outcome of our achievements, because some atrocities can present as achievements in the short run,
Yep. Yep.
and we're like task-based creatures, so like we really get focused. A lot of good people I've noticed that have done horrible things because they've just focused on the task ahead, not
Yep.
the bigger picture.
Yep.
But the reality is, I think that they're inseparable. So you gotta always. There's an idea I read about, an idea called design futuring by it's an Australian professor, like design professor from I think Queensland, if I'm not forgotten. I forgot the name, but it's a brilliant book. It actually talks basically about reverse engineering thoughts and ideas, so that you have like the possible outcome of your idea at hand to then decide whether it's actually a good idea, or is it just like, is this really a good idea, or does it just look like a good idea at the
Yeah.
start?
Mm.
So yeah, that's like things like that. I've got another one as well. I'll do a short, quick one, because I know you're wrapping up, but this one is, what was it? If I can remember. No star can outshine and no star can outshine the tooth of an honest friend amid open grin.
Yeah. Yeah. True sentiment, man. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm glad you're enjoying haikus and also shenrus as well. They got the same poetic structure, just haikus focus on nature and shenrus on human.
Ooh,
So
I had no idea.
yeah, same the 5-7-5 structure, and they. Well, if you read any Japanese poets, they invented the haiku and the
Yeah.
shenru, and they you take
Like, if you have any
line.
suggestions or like any recommendations to where to start, because I'm like really new to this whole like haiku thing. If you can like, if you know anyone that I should be looking into, just please let me know.
Yeah. Now the guy who was on before midnight, he actually, I think they featured 2 weeks ago. He and Chance, their co-partners, they did a whole set on just haiku for haiku. Each one do 3 haikus. Went on a whole set. Both of them are.
Oh,
But any Japanese haiku books that you can look up, just Google them. Any of them. You can't go wrong with any Japanese haiku.
yeah. I'm so excited, man. So
Oh,
excited.
no, it's good. I'm glad you're finding the benefit of haikus because they really are good.
Mm-mm.
I think they can be. It's amazing that in 3 lines, how much you can say. You don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
5 stanzas of 6 lines or 5
And
lines.
it's an interesting challenge too, like to have to like really think it out and see if each word that you're choosing is the best word that you can,
100%.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
100%. I'm just trying to see if I can find any of the haikus that are in. Feel free to share any others that you got there, man.
I'm trying to think because I've connected this to my phone, so I can't really look at the phone. I gotta come up with the memory. But there's this other one that is a funny one. I am scared of heights. Severe case of vertigo. Pedestals my ass.
Yeah. No, it's here's one. I write them from time to time, and then so this one. All the rivers run. My love flows unabated. Photographs still fade.
Oh. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, that's lovely.
The Hi Nav, I'm glad you could make it. We've got about 10, 15, 12 minutes left in the show, so if you want to put in a request, I can drag you up very quickly.
Yeah, man, that would be awesome. So at least I get some other poems as well, because I've missed out most of it.
Yeah. Nav, she was driving through the show and she was hoping she would get home in time. She's in DC, just out of DC.
Brilliant.
If you wanted to come up, Nav, just hit the plus on. Otherwise, I might need to drag you up because Yaru couldn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me send the request. I think you might need to, because you're the host, you might need to actually send the request to them. I don't know.
Let me just see. Yeah. Instagram plays up so much, man.
They keep changing it all the time, so.
The here she is. Hello, Nav. So good.
Hi,
Hi,
how are
Nav.
you? How are you? Nice to meet you and nice to
Very
Nice
see
to meet
you.
you.
Yeah, it said request not sent.
Yeah,
It
I
won't
had the
let me.
same
It won't let me
problem.
do it.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go down so that I'll leave the mic to Nav and
No,
I'll
you can
tune
stay
in.
up. You can stay up here and yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
Nav is Yaru. He lives about 10 minutes away from my place, and Nav is just
Awesome.
out of DC.
Good to see you. Nice to meet you, Nav.
Nice to meet you. Well, this is great timing because I only have one poem to read, and I know you only have a few minutes. So I wanted to read you a Christmas themed song. So I sent this to a local anthology here. So it's Christmas themed, and I thought I would share it if that's okay.
Yeah, love to hear it.
Okay, so this is called Cherished Time. I reminisce for when time was innocent. A child's laughter hung in the background as I swung from a rope swing, landing in a man-made lake. Summer splashed until the lake cool and froze. When snowflakes landed on the tip of my tongue, I tasted winter. My gaze fixated on the dusting of snow piling on the windowsills in small mounds. I drew a heart on the frosted glass with my fingertip. Christmas is approaching. The festive season is in full swing. The Christmas tree is adorned with keepsake ornaments and silver tinsel on each branch. Underneath, assorted gifts placed in neat stacks, waiting to be opened. I wrap myself in a wool blanket, holding a hand-painted mug with faded blue snowflakes. I savored this gift as it reminded me of a cherished time.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
So, did you say that went into a local magazine anthology?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. And
Brilliant. Well done.
is the
Thank you.
anthology published before Christmas?
Yes. Actually, it's Local Gems Press, so they're actually based out of New York, and they
Yeah.
do publish. They have a lot of different anthologies, kind of in different regions. So this one, I think they're having an event later this month, but
Yep.
it'll be in New York, and I will be missing it. But yeah, it was Christmas themed, so I was like, let me just write something specific for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Have you got some time off over the holidays or?
Yeah, I'm taking 2 weeks off just to
No.
hang out, and yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I finish next Friday, the 19th, and I go back on the 5th.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, a couple of weeks, just over 2 weeks. So I finish, Friday the 19th. 20th morning, I'm flying out to Vietnam, and I come back on the 4th, ready for work on the 5th. So,
You probably should have given a little cushion though before getting back into work.
no, I never do.
No.
I hate taking holidays and sitting around home. If I'm not going anywhere, I don't take holidays. I don't take leave. As soon as I take leave, I'm gone the very next day, and yeah.
That's great. That sounds
Yeah.
fun. Have you been there before?
Yeah, I've been there about three times before. Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
different
How
parts.
far is it? How far is it from you guys to travel?
About an 8-hour flight from here.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Whereas when I come to the States, it's like about door to door. It's like about 32 hours commuting, right? So
I know. I want to go to Australia so bad, but it's like you have to plan like 30 hours.
yes, I think it's
yeah,
about
it's the whole trip to get
nearly
there.
24 hours flying time. So, or about 22 hours flying time, depending on your flight.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday, both of you, and that sounds
Thank you.
great.
Thank.
Thank you,
Sounds
Nav, and
awesome.
I wish you all the very best for the festive season. And I hope 2026 is all that you hope it to be. That all your wishes and dreams come true. I know you got a new book coming, and don't
Mhm.
forget to let me know. I mentioned to Amy as well, when you know your book's about to drop, reach out to me a month or two before, and so I can
Okay.
update. I'm resuming the show in February, and February and March are already booked up, so I'm taking bookings for April. So if you know your book's coming, let me know, and let's feature you and
Okay.
promote the book. So yeah.
That's great. Thank you so much. And then I have my live. I took a break for December, but January, the first Monday of January, if you'd like to come on my open mic,
Well,
that'd be awesome.
in January I'll probably be joining you from Vietnam. So yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. So yes, and you're also invited if you'd like to come. I appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much.
Yeah.
Um,
Never
yeah,
run
I'll see.
open mic under Origin of Thought on the first Monday of every month.
Mhm.
Oh, really? Is it online or is it
It's online. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I'll 100% check it out. I'll come and let me just follow you if I can right now.
Oh,
Can I?
that would be great. Yeah, and then I can when it goes live, I can send it over to you so you see it.
Okay, yes, I'll follow you now. It's not letting me get out of this for some reason, but once this finishes, I'll follow you now.
Okay,
Right.
thank you so
If
much.
you
Appreciate
can't
it.
find Nav, let me know, Yaru, and I'll ping her.
Okay.
Ping you her
Thank you
hand.
so much.
You would love
Definitely
Nav.
will.
Nav's one of those people who writes from the heart, and as far as authenticity goes, this lady is second to none.
Like, I'll trust you 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely poem
Thank
as
you
well.
so
Thanks a lot,
much.
man.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Always
guys.
a pleasure, Nav. Always a pleasure. When you meet genuine, authentic people, they're to be treasured.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree.
That's the like my motto for my third decade of life. I think
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what I found.
yeah,
The revelation. Yeah.
yeah.
Lovely
There.
to see you guys. And I hope
Yes,
you have
great to
a
see you and
great
nice to
year.
meet you. And I know your show is ending, so I'll jump off as well.
I'll close the show with you guys here. So thank you to
Okay.
everybody who's come by the room and who's been in the crowd and visited. And thank you to all the guests through the year and people like Tom DeSaro, Adaeze. I'm surprised Adaeze couldn't make it. She was traveling in Nigeria to another city, and I know she doesn't do flying very well. She was feeling quite ill. For her to miss the show, she's been hanging out for this show, so I'm sure she'll watch the replay. But I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see her. But these people are here every week supporting the featured guests from the room, and without their support, the show it's hard for featured guests to give off themselves. And to you both, you featured through the year. Thank you very much. And as I said, it's never the last. So you got things happening. Happy to have you on again. Um, yeah, I think
I'll
the
hit you up on that. I'm like working on the book, so whenever it gets to fruition, I'll hit you up on that, mate.
for sure,
100%.
sure, it'd be a pleasure to have you on. And as I said, I usually book up 2 3 months ahead, so I'm up to April already, and that's
That's great.
Yeah,
but
that's a good problem to have.
uh, but I like to try and bring people too, like that are not um, commonplace within the community as well. So it's introducing new poets. I think February, March, I've got some poets that I had not met on this platform. I was introduced to them through other poets and so forth. So fresh new faces, and yeah, so looking forward to it. But
Brilliant.
you both have a safe and enjoyable festive season. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in 26.
Thank you
Hopefully,
so much.
Yes,
Same.
thank you. You as well.
Thank
Bye.
you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you for coming by.
Cheers, guys. Bye bye. Have a good one.
Bye. You too.